Welcome to our quick guide on inflation. Ever noticed how your money buys less over time? That's inflation in action. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises, eroding purchasing power. A brief history. Inflation has been around since ancient times, affecting economies in various ways. From Roman emperors debasing currency to modern central banks managing inflation, it's always been a key economic concern. First, we have demand pull inflation. This occurs when demand for goods and services exceeds supply, causing prices to increase. Picture a popular toy during the holiday season. Everyone wants it, but there aren't enough to go around. Next is cost push inflation. This happens when the costs of production increase, leading businesses to raise prices to maintain profit margins. Imagine a sudden spike in oil prices, making transportation and production more expensive. Lastly, there's built-in inflation. This is when businesses and workers expect future inflation, so prices and wages increase in anticipation, creating a self-fulfilling cycle. Inflation is often measured using the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. The CPI tracks the average price changes of a basket of goods and services over time, giving us a snapshot of inflation at the consumer level. Another measure is the Producer Price Index, or PPI. The PPI tracks price changes from the perspective of sellers or producers, reflecting inflation at the wholesale level. Inflation impacts purchasing power. As prices rise, each dollar buys less. This means that over time, your money loses value unless incomes increase at the same rate. It also affects savings and investments. High inflation can erode the value of savings, but certain investments, like stocks or real estate, might offer protection or even benefit from inflation. Wages are another factor. Ideally, wages should rise with inflation, but this doesn't always happen, leading to a decrease in real income and living standards for workers. Monetary policy is a primary tool for controlling inflation. Central banks, like the Federal Reserve, can raise interest rates to cool off an overheating economy or lower them to spur growth. Fiscal policy also plays a role. Governments can adjust spending and taxation to influence economic activity and control inflation. For example, reducing public spending can help cool down an economy that's growing too fast. Understanding inflation is crucial for making informed financial decisions. Whether it's saving, investing, or planning for the future, knowing how inflation works helps you stay ahead. So next time you notice prices creeping up, you'll know why.